Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Everton against Real Sociedad. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
We can have a look at them now. A single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. So it's down to business here. How do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Carvajal, is one of the most adventurous fullbacks around, Peter. He's definitely come a long way since he had to go to Germany to look for first-team opportunities. That move actually aided his development in a very big way, as it happens, especially the defensive and physical side. It's toughened him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Kubo. Gets into some space. Torrientes. Greenish, demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Kubo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Lifting it over. Grealish with the cross. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a through ball. It's in! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Now the pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Son Heung-min doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Carvajal. Now it's Isco. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defence has got rid of that. Barrenechea. Carvajal does well there, alert. Conte. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Sucic. Sucic. Nacho. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min plays a clever pass. And now the finish! Son Heung-min is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sucic. Barrenechea. Chipped through. Now here's the through ball. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Son Heung-min thrust towards the front line. Greenish goes long and forward. Passes it through. Kubo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kubo. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Really well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Everton against Real Sociedad. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Way. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. First quarter of an hour gone.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Son Heung-min tries a through ball. Get a throw in. Zakari. Isco is the guilty party there. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Lopez. A good deal hanging on what they can achieve here. A point will do. Still well to tidy up the situation. Kante gets his foot in there. Knocks it away. Son Heung-min. Knocks it towards the front. Zakari. Looks to slip it through. Baranachea. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gets up to head it! And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're into the last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance.
Everton can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Isco. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Corrientes. That's great strength on the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Here comes the corner. Up he gets! We've got a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Everton take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Spoon forward.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Son Heung-min. Forward. What does he try from here? Thiago Silva boots it upfield. Barry tries to swing it in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Barrenechea. Everton need to hold on for a few more moments. Thiago Silva. Aim forward. There will be 4 extra minutes. Whipped in. Brave effort, total commitment.
Yeah, and those runs from deep are always difficult for a defence to pick up, but he still had to throw himself at it to get his head on it.
Pacheco. Barrenechea. There is the final whistle. The Toffees have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, it's certainly doing it the hard way. Qualification, of course, is all that matters, and to secure it when the pressure was on bodes well for the tougher tasks that lie ahead now. I think this can serve them quite well.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Nottingham Forest against Everton. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Now the lineups for the game. The whistle. Deftly done. Williams dinks one in. It's a throw. Who's going to make this theirs? It's all a bit nasty right now. 5 defeats running. Williams. Louise passes it through, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Top save! That shot was travelling. Louise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looks like a good ball through. Isco with the ball through. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? It's a long forward pass. Now here's the through ball. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
It upfield. Forest, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Crosses one in. Firmly met.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Now the pass. Kalimwendo. Spoon forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Louise pumps it forwards. Son Heung-min tries a through ball. Defence has got rid of that. Douglas Luiz. A long pass towards the front. Looks to slip it through. And it's a goal!
Unbelievable.
With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Nottingham Forest break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction.
We've reached half-time.
Well, hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So off we go once more.
Everton need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Morato. Anderson. Defenders on the back foot. Douglas Luiz. Everton still this single goal behind. Anderson, who does have an assist to his name. And he has been fouled there. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Tries a through ball. Could try cutting inside here. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Murillo. Williams. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Douglas Luiz. Into the last 5 minutes. Awoniyi. Now the pass. It's a brilliant interception. Nacho. Luiz with the ball through. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Out wide to the right. Played into the middle. The cloth is with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Louis. The final whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder whether the manager can be pleased with himself. I thought he could have done a little.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Nottingham Forest against Everton. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Williams. Thrust towards the front line. Get a throw in. Douglas Luiz. Conte. Nottingham Forest are on the crest of a slump. No points from the last 15 available. Tries to dink it in. That intervention was very necessary. Douglas Luiz. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Aim forward. Ronaldo tries to stroke it through. And it's Grealish. Chipped through. Gets it upfield. Nacho. Boots it upfield. Out wide to the right. Carvajal crosses one in. He's there to get rid. Forest have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Aimed long and direct. Able to tidy up the situation.
Williams.
Passes it through, floated through, timely intervention. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Williams.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's going to be another throw. It's out once more. A chance to play it in. Promising cross. And the finish! Volleyed effort.
Well, to execute a first-time volley like that with power, I think you need to get everything in perfect order, and not quite.
Son Heung-min. Tries a through ball. In it comes. Can he put it away? Brave effort, total commitment.
And he really threw himself at that one. Just a little more accuracy was all it needed.
Son Heung-min. Greenish. Son Heung-min. Lobs it in gently. There it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Murillo.
That'll be the final action of the first half. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Isco knocks it towards the front, lofted into the middle. Firmly met. They've managed to get it away.
Carvajal.
Gets into a good position. The cloth is have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Douglas Luiz drills one in. Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Carvajal.
Dinks one in.
Morato.
Gets it away. Isco. And out to safety. Away from immediate danger. Son Heung-min is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
And it's Isco. Luis gets it back. Anderson. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Morato does well to read it and intercepts. Anderson pumps it forwards. Kante very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Isco. Full steam down the flank. Isco's cross. He's dealt with that well. Hoists it high. Nottingham Forest have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Anderson. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Big chance! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
So not long left in this now. Nottingham Forest looking likely now to extend their unwanted record for consecutive games without a goal. Awani, Kante battles to win it back. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Plays it out to the flank. Hudson-Odoi. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Tries lifting it over. And time is up. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Sunderland against Everton. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. And that gets things running. Lorientzin.
Robbie.
With the ball through. Top save! That shot was travelling. Diarra gets it back. The Black Cats get it back again. Turns and goes back. Grealish. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? That was mighty close. It upfield. Yelder. Tiara. Lorientzin.
Carvajal.
Does well to read it and intercepts. Sunderland have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Lorientzin looks to slip it through. Fires it in low. That really should have hit the net. Tries a through ball. It's a loose ball. There will be a throw-in. I think that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Who's going to make this theirs? That'll be a throw. Conte. Isco. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
And it's Grealish. Son Heung-min, chip through. Yelder gets it away. Luffy. Yelder. Tiara. Now the pass.
Robbie.
A chance! Point-blank header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Everton didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Yelder. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Thiago Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo passes it through. Son Heung-min. Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Carvajal.
Heads it! Superb goal!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit. Everton are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Everton put themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Yelder.
Robbie. Robbie.
Looks like a good ball through. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Everton leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here's the start of the second half. Everton carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Son Heung-min. And it's Isco. Isco with the ball through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Isco's cross. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Pumps it into the area. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Diarra. Lauriense. Luffy.
Sunderland have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Great reaction! Spoon forward. Son Heung-min cuts it out. Now can he finish? Goalkeeper's ball. Isco. Son Heung-min. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Whipped it again. Goal! Two to the good. They have breathing space. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Black Cats look as though they're about to make a change. Everton got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Roberts! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Conte. Nacho. The Toffees haven't made a substitution yet. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Grubby delivers the ball. What a save! Terrific reactions! He's got away with one there. Conte. Decent looking ball. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Xhaka, ball's short, cuts it back, boots it to safety. Get that clear. Gertruida. Looks to slip it through. There's no flag. Shoots! And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min plays it out to the wing. It's a good-looking cross. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Great leap! And that would have been game, set and match. He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Just 5 minutes left. And he's onside. He's come loose. He'll have a dip. Conte. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Tiara. Robbie. Passes it through. The shot's on! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Diarra. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a through ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, we know clean sheets are always an important ingredient in any recipe, and while delighted with the win, they'll also be very pleased to have managed.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Everton taking the challenge to Brighton and Hove Albion. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
We can have a look at them now. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now, can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Ooh, that was marginal, I'd say, very marginal.
Everton are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Son Heung-min. Everton haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. That's a throw. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good run. Where to from here? Grealish delivers. And it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame. Everything was really looking good.
Well, what can you say about that? It's difficult to know whether to criticise or sympathise. I'll favour the latter because we've all done it. You take your eye off the ball and everyone feels let down. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Grealish. Lofted into the middle. Now it's Isco. Thiago Silva battles to win it back. Son Heung-min tries lifting it over. It's come loose. Gomez. Minutes till half-time. Hoists it high. Rui Patricio catches it safely. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Conte. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Coaxed out to the wing. And the follow-up! Goal! Everton! Ronaldo did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Everton take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Can he finish? Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gets into some space. Nicely controlled. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
The Toffees head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again. Everton carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. The Seagulls were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
So what now? Tries a through ball. Gets it back. He's got away with one there.
Gomez.
Goes long and forward. Kante does well to read it and intercepts. Ronaldo is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Played into the middle. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And out to safety. Get that clear. Brighton and Hove Albion have a sub ready to come on. Conte, good challenge, he just stood firm. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Beautifully executed. Mitoma. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Must score! Sticks it away!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, and I think he's tucked that away really well.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Carvajal, he slid it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, the ball in set up the opportunity for someone to go and meet it. Defenders were on their heels, he was on his toes. But you have to say that it was made even easier because of the marking. It just wasn't tight enough.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Kante. Great challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo dashing forward at pace. Brighton finally get themselves a breather.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Whipped in. Goalkeeper's ball. Gets it back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Dewsbury Hall. Cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Welbeck. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Play for a throw.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead?
Thiago Silva
Gets it back. Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Shoots! Goal! Brighton! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just couldn't.
The final whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Everton have to question their whole attitude taken into this game for me. I think the performance was lacklustre from the first whistle, and I think the atmosphere suffered on it.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Everton providing the challenge to West Ham United. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So the two starting lineups. Got things underway. So the signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. He's delivered all right!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Everton take the early advantage. Modric. Grealish. West Ham are on the crest of a slump. No points from the last 15 available. Keita. Bowen. He goes long. Bowen needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Played it early.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
The Toffees to put things right here following their narrow defeat. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lofted into the middle. Battles to win it back. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries the route one option, and he's made certain that won't get through.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed.
Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out wide to the right. Spoon forward. Grealish. Son Heung-min. A chance! And the ball's come out. He's going after it. Gets up to head it! Son Heung-min has a go! Gets good distance on it. Great ball, and now the shot! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Modric tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. That's put paid to a promising move. Nacho. Now the cross. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Conte. Aim forward. He's gone for it! Oh my word, that is fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, they have breathing space. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Everton grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Floats one over. Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Who's going to make this theirs?
Nacho. Bowen. Keita.
Defending was strong and firm. Now the pass. Shoots! That is wayward.
Yeah, the first touch was the thing to pick out there. That was really nice, but what followed was a big disappointment, and he'll know now what he needs to work on.
Grealish passes it through. Heads it!
Keita.
It's going to be the final action of the first half. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Everton will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority, and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Everton go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Chip through. The Hammers seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Massive leap! Just off target.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of the second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Keita. Bowen.
He's gone out for a throw-in. Another piece of really good defending.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Aimed long and direct. Done very well to intervene.
Keita.
Looks to slip it through. Gets it, and now what? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go.
Yeah, maybe the free kick could have been executed a little better, but they've got to be wary of conceding fouls from similar positions now, or it's a recipe for more trouble. They could pay the price.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Up he gets! In it goes! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
It's a long forward pass.
Bowen.
With a delicate ball.
Modric.
With the foul. West Ham keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Son Heung-min managed to get it away. And the counter is on.
Carvajal.
Gets his foot in there. Everton. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Nacho. Looked to me as if they've been rocked by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously only if you concede that.
Superb from Conte! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Everton look as though they're about to make a change. The cloth is 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
So he's got himself a goal, and now he gets himself an ovation on the way off.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Conte. Son Heung-min. Barry. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Son Heung-min.
Ndiaye.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be dink far post.
Ndiaye.
Collects the ball from behind. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, the ball in set up the opportunity for someone to go and beat it. Defenders were on their heels, he was on his toes. But you have to say that it was made even easier because of the marking. It just wasn't tight enough.
Greenish pumps it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Antonio. Thiago Silva. Nacho tries to get it forward quickly. Barry. Igor Julio. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Who's going to make this theirs? It's a loose ball. Aimed long and direct.
Keita.
Barry. Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Everton presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Son Heung-min! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal, there's a good chance that things are going to go your way for the rest of the game. And to be fair, they used the impetus it gave.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Watford against Everton. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. So off we go then. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. Goal! Watford!
Unbelievable.
An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Watford grab an early lead. Good start. Sticks in a foot to win it back. The Hornets are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
It's got through, and Isco is making a foray down the right. Hit into the middle. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Watford didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Chip through. Rui Patricio deals with it effortlessly. Watford were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Boots it upfield. Progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Defence has got rid of that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Son Heung-min. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The Hornets were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media and quite...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Aimed long and direct. It's come loose. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Conte, looks like a good ball through. That's gone a long way up and away. Son Heung-min, deftly done. Ronaldo has a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
So what now? That's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
So there's a long pass towards the front. Goes long and forward. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks to slip it through. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Played out to the wing. Be a throw-in. Demanding a quick ball here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Everton find themselves trailing and not having the best of outings, so it calls for a collective effort now of fighting spirit and a show of pride, just to sort things out.
There's the start of the second half.
Everton don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Long shell pass, that's the message there. He's gone for it! Carvajal. Goes direct to the front line. Nacho. And it's Isco. That'll be a throw. Son Heung-min. It's a long forward pass. Watford have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a through ball. That really should have hit the net.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Let's put a stop to that. And he's on his way! It's in!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Son Heung-min with the ball through. Son Heung-min is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Ince goes for the cross. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Carvajal. McNeil.
Massive leap! Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Watford are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Is it in? Gets good distance on it. And back out it comes. And it's Kante. Goes wide.
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Carvajal. Son Heung-min. Clears it out of harm's way. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Son Heung-min. There will be 4 extra minutes. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Isco. Now the pass. Dangerous looking ball. It's come to nothing. With some activity down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change. Passes it through. Oh, good interception. There is the final whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Everton providing the challenge to Newcastle United. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
A quick look at the lineups. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Okay, interesting. That had to be more accurate.
Delivery from Danny Carvajal.
That's not going to find its target. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Out towards the flank. Early ball. It's a good-looking cross. He'll have a dip! He can get that clear. They did so well to set it up.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
And it's Isco. Tries a through ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Pumps it upfield. Aimed long and direct. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he's got to get his head up and see if any support has arrived.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Son Heung-min. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph
He
behind
goes
that.
long. Grealish. Ramsey tries the route one option. Nacho battles to win it back. It's a loose ball.
Played in by Danny Carvajal.
Away from immediate danger. And it's Son Heung-min. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. Has a hit! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Carvajal.
Isco. Nicely controlled. Son Heung-min. Clearance now. Can they make something of it? Goes long. Whipped it again.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Grealish tries lifting it over. And out to safety. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Livramento. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Everton worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that, a bit more variation from here.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Everton can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
It's always going to be the keepers. Miley tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Good. Makes himself available. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Carvajal.
Goes for the cross. Knocks it away. Looks to slip it through. Heads it! Grealish. Spoon forward. Out wide to the right.
Carvajal.
With the ball through. That's not the cross he had in mind. Now the pass. Done very well to intervene. Isco. Grealish. Passes it through. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Everton have a sub ready to come on. Tonelli pumps it upfield. Nacho with a definite foul there. Hits one! That is wayward. Wilson crosses into the box. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
And he attacked that ball with real conviction. Just such a pity about the end result.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Chow.
Deftly done. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Now the pass.
Carvajal.
He is being picked on here.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gets it back. Thiago Silva. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Son Heung-min looks to slip it through. Shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Botman tries to get it forward quickly. Elanga. And shoots! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his effort away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Thiago Silva. Aim forward. Oh, that's neat. Good. Looks to dink one in. Conte plays it out to the wing. Grealish with the ball through. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. It's come loose. Get a throw in. Play for a goal kick. Tries a through ball. Ndiaye looking to get on the end of this. Clears it out of harm's way. Barry plays it out to the flank.
Everton are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Looks like a good ball through. Here's the cross. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Newcastle United
Had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Nikolenko.
Newcastle
Have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence. Half-time, extra time. And we have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. I tend to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. The players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Conte. Barry. It's a long forward pass. Gordon. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Ndiaye.
Gets into a good position. Back out it comes. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Tonali.
Knocks it towards the front. How about it? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Nikolenko.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Oh, glorious footwork. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Barry, first in line. No, it's been saved!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Everton trailing by 1. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
He's missed it, and the keeper was out of the picture. Newcastle United can go 2 ahead. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Everton providing the challenge to Newcastle United. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Sven Botman, is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the Dutch capital, then he moved to France at a young age to establish himself. And while many concentrate on what he could do when he's on the ball because he has a wonderful passing range, he's actually a very, very good defender too. And he'll defend that 18-yard box with all he's got.
Okay, interesting. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Isco. Son Heung-min. Now the pass. Gordon, he's off on a marauding run. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Newcastle take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. It's a good-looking cross. Tries to locate someone up front. Thiago Silva gets into the right position to intercept. Son Heung-min hoists it high. It's a loose ball. Now it's Isco. Isco cuts it back. Conte. Early ball.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Gordon passes it through. Aimed long and direct. And it's Son Heung-min. Thrust towards the front line. Has he picked him out? He's come loose. Trying to get there. Livramento drills one in. Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Thiago Silva. He can get that clear. Lofted into the middle. Overhit and out of play. Ramsey tries to get it forward quickly. Pushes it out wide. Carvajal plays it in. Too much on that, it's gone out. Ramsey pumps it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Gordon! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Son Heung-min. Away from immediate danger. Brings it forward. Ramsey, now the cross. He's had a look. Sticks it away. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either...
It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. sharp-witted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
It's the start of the second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Carvajal. Son Heung-min. Is there any support? He might not need it. Danger averted for now. Oh, it's Isco. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Spoon forward. Carvajal tries to stroke it through. Gordon looks to slip it through. Gordon. Crosses it in low. Looks it towards the front. Thiago Silva. Grealish. Can he finish? Oh, nearly. Who's going to make this theirs?
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Botman tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Kante. Kante looks to dink one in. No question, that's a foul. Kante. Chance! Oh, that's not going to find its target.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Carvajal gets it back. Tries a through ball. Tries to swing it in.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Nacho. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as he'll want.
Grealish! Gordon. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Now the pass. He's through the middle, looking to shoot!
Well, they're not been troubled too much at the back, so they can play on the front foot, but losing possession still presents danger.
That's contained to a promising move. Thiago Silva. Isco passes it through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Just 5 minutes left. Gordon tries looking up for options on the left. And it's Son Heung-min. It's on a plate. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Gordon. Is it in a wide position, so what next? Here's a corner, good chance. New hope, new aspirations, same drama. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone back.